Okay, what I'm doing is I'm spray painting this. This is just a quick guide on how to spray paint. Okay, what I've done is I'll put the fan up. I'm using the Devilbis Pro Lite. Right, it's a Pro Lite. It's a good gun. Nothing wrong with it. I got this is the system that I use. What you do when you want to spray something is you full atomization for best result. Right now, I'll show you some where you go wrong. Okay. Here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray one and show you what I'm close what happens. See that? Alright. Now I'm going to show you what happens when I'm far. Can you see the difference? The metallic, if you thin it out and you move far away, the metallic goes to the top and it becomes a darker color. Now, if I decide to make it less thinners and get closer, it becomes darker. But generally, you can see the difference between. Can you see that's lighter than that? And that's why you have to stay the same distance. See what? Same distance. So that if you close far, you're going to get streaking, right? So it's important to keep the same distance. Now here I am. I'm painting this guard over here. Close and far, I'm going to get streaks. Now what do I do here now? My first coat's always going to be a dust coat. Put it back on. Here we go, I'll do my first dust coat. You're going to have to give the paint something to bite on. Now, watch what I spray. I go over, hard. You that about 5 minutes to, well, it doesn't dry. It's just a chemical reaction in the paint. So I don't get any runs. Now, per guard like this, I've mixed 150 grams. A door is 160, a roof is 250. Everything has its volume of paint. There's no wastage, you understand? You don't waste paint, you know everything, what it has and what it needs. Now, I can come and touch here. I see that the paint's still wet. I can't touch it. Now, what I do is I'll give it up and see. You can see the shine. Now, when you look at your paint, look at it sideways. You see clear, shiny, it means you haven't got enough thinner. Read your paint. Not just flashing. I gotta make sure so I don't get any run. This is just a dust coat. For some reason the paint isn't drying quick enough today, but no worries. And then again, I'll begin. Make sure you get all the corners. Past the area. Again, from here I'll come from underneath. Make sure I've got every spot. Now, what I'm going to do is go sideways. Yeah, your head has to be virtually split. See how you have that streak? Alright? all the chemical business through and you can see over here. What happened here is instead of having the guns perpendicular, I had it like that. Right, so you're going to get this. Now when you're painting, everything has to be perfectly 90. If you do this, you're going to get streaks like these two. But this is just the first coat, so I'm not too worried about it. If you're painting things like poles, just loosen this way. You're painting things like poles, just go up, down. These are the horns. You can move them to adjust whatever you want. Silver's but that's a nice effect. I'll give it one more coat just to make sure these two streaks are gone. You can just barely see them. No, that's put the horns right. So far, I like the results so far. I'm happy with that. But because I got a lot of paint, I'll give it one more coat. See, that's still wet. Always find somewhere you can touch on the car. Give it time to dry. Still not run, but it's wet. I'll give it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. I'm going to give this half an hour